Last week, a viewer in her early 50s reached out to me about her retirement, and it really hurt my feelings. Let us call her Anna. She's 51 and she told me, I opened my 401k and saw only $9,000. I work at Casco and I have read that I have need 1 million to retire. I am so afraid. Does this mean I will be working for the rest of my life until I die? More than 40% of Americans in their 50s have less than 50,000 saved and millions have nothing at all. If you are watching this, there is hope. Here is the part that almost no one explains. Being 50 does not mean you are too late for retirement. In many cases, this is the moment when the tool finally works in your favor, especially if you already have started saving. In this video, I will show you the exact steps people starting at 50 use to build real retirement security, even if they begin with zero. By the end of this video, you will understand how someone with no savings at 50 can still create a stable and dignified retirement. If you are new here, hi, my name is Zara. I came to this country as a refugee and I built over $200,000 net worth by 29 while working as a dental hygienist. If I can do it, believe me, you can do it too. Let's start with the reality check you need first. Before we build your plan, we need to talk about something most people in their 50s keep quiet. Not a number in their retirement account, but a feeling behind it. For many adults at this age, the fear is not about money itself, but about what the money seems to say about their life. People reach 50 and suddenly realize how fast the last decade went. They remember the moments they wanted to save but couldn't because life gave them other responsibilities. A child who needed support, a parent who needed care, a job that didn't pay enough after the bills were covered. And somewhere along the way, the belief formed that they should have been further by now. That is the part that hurts the most, not the balance. The belief that they missed their chance, the belief it's too late, and the quiet fear that they might spend the rest of their life working, even as their body slows down. But this moment, as uncomfortable as it feels, is actually the turning point. Because the truth is simple. At 50, you're not the end of your financial story. You're at the beginning of the stage where the tools finally make sense. You have clarity you didn't have in your 30s, and you have experience you didn't have in your 40s. And you have now access to financial advantages that young workers cannot use. You're not starting from zero, you are starting from awareness, and awareness is the strongest foundation you can build on. Number 2, building the foundation. Now we build the base every success late starter needs. Without this foundation, every plan collapses. Most people rush into investing the moment they realize they are behind. But if you have a high interest debt above 10%, if your expenses are unclear, if you do not have an emergency buffer, you are trying to build wealth on quicksand. Even one unexpected bill can wipe out months of progress, and that is the cycle most late starters get stuck in. Average credit card APR is 20 to 27%. So start simple. Create a clear budget. List every debt, credit card, car loans, personal loan, mortgages. Choose the smallest balance first for emotional win or the highest interest first for maximum savings. Build a small emergency fund, even 1 month of expenses. This prevents small setbacks from becoming complete resets. This is the moment where chaos turns into control, and control is everything at 50. If you're ready to take your retirement seriously, comment the number 50 below. Number 3, the power of catch-up contribution. Now we get into the advantage most people never use. At 50, the government gives you something incredible powerful: catch-up contributions. These are extra amounts only available to people your age. Young workers are not allowed to use them, and yet many people over 50 have never even heard of them. That misunderstanding can cost hundreds or thousands. Here are the real numbers. If you are over 50, you can add a catch-up contribution of $7,500. For a total, you have $31,000. For 2025, the IRA contribution limit is $7,000 for those under the 50 and $8,000 for those who are 50 or older. If your employer offers a match, take the match first. A 50% match up to 6% of your salary can grow into more than $200,000 in 15 years. Even small increases like 1 or 2% more per paycheck can turn into hundreds or thousands by the time you retire. This is how late starters catch up faster than early starters who contribute less. Number 4, investing smart at 50. The next question is always, what should you invest in? Many late starters make two painful mistakes. Some chase risky investments because they feel desperate to catch up. Others become so afraid of losing money that they keep everything in cash. Both shrink your future. One shrinks it fast, the other shrinks it slowly through inflation. A simple and stable approach works best at 50. A portfolio of 70% stocks and 30% bonds. Here's exactly what that means. 70% goes in the S&P 500 index fund. S&P 500 is a basket of 500 of the largest companies in the United States. Instead of choosing one company and hoping it performs, you own a tiny piece of all 500 at once. Companies like Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Meta, and many more. If one company has a bad year, the other 499 helps balance it out. You do not need to pick stocks, you do not need to time the market, you simply buy the whole group. This single fund has historically delivered strong long-term returns because it represents the backbone of the American economy. It grows as the economy grows. The other 30% goes into bonds. Bonds are loans to government or large companies that pay steady interest. They do not grow as fast as stocks, but they protect your account during market drops. That mix of 70% stocks and 30% bonds gives you growth without unnecessary risk. It is simple, stable, and easy to maintain. 5. Lifestyle optimization without misery. Now, we have to look at your lifestyle, not to punish you, but to free you. Most people over 50 have silent expenses that drain their retirement without improving their life. A high car payment, subscriptions you forgot, eating out from a habit, not joy. These are not luxury, they are leaks. If you are free even $400 to $1,000 a month and invest it, you add up $150,000 to over $450,000 to your retirement over 15 years. Small lifestyle shifts become massive long-term security. 6. Income boosting for 50 plus. Here is something most people forget. You are in your peak earning years. Many adults freeze because they believe they are old to increase their income. But the truth is the opposite. Experience is value, and value can be monetized. You have decades of repetition, knowledge, and experience young workers do not have. You can negotiate a raise, you can teach someone something, you can consult, you can freelance skills you have refined for 20 years. Even $1,000 a month invested for 15 years can grow into more than $500,000. Your age is not limitation, it is leverage. 7. Social Security optimization. If you're starting late, Social Security is more important than you think. Most people claim early because they fear running out of money, but claiming early locks you into permanent lower payments. Waiting increases your benefit every year until age 70. This increase is guaranteed and lasts for life. Delaying until age 70 can mean 100 more every month for the rest of your life. Over a 20-year retirement, this can be worth more than $150,000. If you use your retirement savings to bridge those years, Social Security becomes a much stronger income source. If you're 50 with no retirement savings, remember this: you are not too late. You're not hopeless and you're still not behind. You are simply starting at a different point with tools designed for your stage of life. Use them. You deserve a retirement that feels calm, stable, and dignified, and you can build it starting today. If you want to know how I built my net worth, watch this video.